Hey there, and welcome to a tutorial on Rumble Studio. Today, we're going to focus on how to connect Ecamm directly into Rumble Studio, similar to the other tutorial video I've already done on connecting OBS. The idea is you already have a complete setup, your show's already running through Ecamm or OBS, and you want to continue to use everything that you've already built out while then also taking advantage of everything that Rumble Studio offers. So to do this, we want to open up Ecamm. So I've got that here on the left side of my screen. And then I also have Rumble open here on the right side of my screen. I'm going to toggle to Rumble Studio. So there's two ways you can do this. You can click the green camera icon and click Rumble Studio. I think this is the easiest way. Or you can go to studio.rumble.com. So we're going to go ahead and stream now. We are not going to add Ecamm as a destination. Instead, we're going to stream now and set up our stream. So I already have a template created. If you don't want to use something that you've already created and you want to start from scratch, you can click skip. I'm going to use my template, and this is my second test of Ecamm. You can add your thumbnails, your placeholder videos, everything that you want to go out to all destinations that you're going to be broadcasting to. Oops, and I spelled Ecamm wrong here. Let's fix that really quick. And then we're going to choose our categories as well. So I'm doing a how-to video, add my category, and I'm also going to make this private for now. So we're going to change our visibility to private. And then I'm going to choose my destinations. So again, instead of going through Ecamm and broadcasting out to everywhere, you're only connecting Ecamm to Rumble, and then Rumble will add all of your destinations to all of those external sites. So if you want to stream to Facebook or X or YouTube, you can add those here under Add New Destination and add in all of your locations. Today, we're just going to broadcast to Rumble in this test, and we're going to go ahead and click Next. So now it'll take us into Studio. Great. So from here, what we need to do is go to our Manage Participants option. So to find this, we go to the bottom of the screen and click this little double person icon. And this is where you can invite guests to Rumble Studio. But since you're already using Ecamm, you may prefer to add your guests through Ecamm and however you're doing your previous setup. So instead, we're going to toggle to ingresses. And this is where we're going to create a new ingress. We're going to choose our type. Today I'm using RTMP, and I'm going to call this Ecamm so that I know that that's where that's coming from. And then when I confirm that, it's going to give me a URL and a stream key. So now what I need to do is copy this URL, and we're going to open up Ecamm here and go to our settings and go to destinations. So I've removed all of my other destinations, and the only place I'm going to be broadcasting from Ecamm to is Rumble Studio, because Rumble Studio can broadcast out to everywhere else I'd like it to go. So we're going to add a new destination. This is going to be RTMP, and then I'm going to paste that URL that I grabbed from Rumble Studio. Ooh, actually, I need to title it. We're going to call it Rumble Studio. Stay here under server URL. And then we're going to add a key, a stream key. So we need to make sure we check this box, and we're going to copy the stream key here from Rumble Studio. And then we're going to go ahead and add. If you'd like to make sure that the URLs or the keys match, you can unhide the key, verify that that matches, and click add. Now, keep in mind, every time that I go live into Rumble Studio, the URL will stay the same, but the key will be different. So you will need to come back and edit the stream key. Otherwise, you'll get a fail error. So once that's done, and I click back here in Rumble Studio, it'll say waiting for stream. So how do we get them to connect? Easy. We're going to start a new stream in Ecamm, and we're going to choose Rumble Studio as our destination, and we're going to click Go Live Now. And now that I've done that, you see that this Ecamm has changed to active. So I can just click off the screen here, and you'll see that now there's an Ecamm participant next to my Rumble account here. So to get this to appear on the screen, what you'll need to do is switch it to either auto or solo. Auto will basically take whatever's currently on camera and fix it into your screen, or you can click solo. So the first image here will be the only thing that you're seeing here in Rumble Studio. So in Rumble Studio, you always want to make sure your camera and microphone are always off because you're going to be pulling everything through Ecamm. And so now you can see here what's going on my Ecamm screen. I'm going to switch it so we can see something else here and see it populate into Rumble Studio. So you'll see here now that I've made a change in Ecamm. You can now see it in Rumble Studio. So whenever we're ready, all we have to do is live from Rumble Studio, and then we'll be broadcasting out to our audience. Keep in mind, if you get an echo feedback, you want to make sure that you come up to Rumble Studios tab and click mute site. I currently have it muted, so I'm not getting any feedback from myself through Ecamm. And now what I can do is I can click go live. I'll have all my destinations previously selected. It'll give me a 5-second countdown, and I can be broadcasting out to my audience. So we're going to go ahead and come back to Rumble here, and we can click a live stream, and you'll see how quickly it does make those changes here in Rumble Studio. So let's say that I wanted to run a campaign through Rumble Studio. I want to use all of the features. You want to make sure you keep Rumble Studio open so you can see your consolidated chat. Maybe Russell Brand's not actually live right now. Just want to show you what this looks like. So you can see how this is now broadcasting here, and now here it's showing up in Studio. Just wanted to give you that visualization. So if I'm broadcasting to a series of destinations, all of the live chat will populate here, and it'll tell you exactly where that's coming from. So you can easily see the live chat. You can also pin live chat comments and such there as well. So here I can actually message everyone in Rumble who's watching this, or I can go to all and participate back and forth with my audience. And as everyone comments back, I can pin those chats, and that'll appear across my screen as well, which is very nice. I'll go to the Studio tab here. I have all of my themes preset up. So if I wanted to have the live chat appear in the screen, for instance, for gaming purposes, perhaps, you can absolutely turn that on through your themes. You can have lower third overlays here. And you can set all of that up that way. And then you can also play back for media options as well through your media. So because I have this in the top left, it's looking a little funny, but you can come in and edit any of those settings at any time. And then the other advantage of using Rumble Studio as well is our campaigns feature, where you can do ad reads directly through Rumble Studio. You can preview your sponsors and such. You can check out my tutorial video on how to do that on my channel on how to monetize with Rumble Studio. So that's essentially it. That's everything that you need to know on how to broadcast with Ecamm directly into Rumble Studio. If I'm done here and I want to end my stream, I click end stream. It'll stay open here until I click wrap up and leave. If you just want to come in and try this out and not actually start a live stream anywhere, you can always click the 3 dots and click wrap up and leave and close out Studio. Now, keep in mind, again, if you are getting that feedback through Rumble Studio, just make sure you mute your browser tab. That will reduce that audio playback there. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Thanks so much for watching this tutorial video, and we'll talk at you soon.